topic is, should Trump pardon Carmelo Anthony? Let's put a question up there. Should Trump pardon Carmelo Anthony? What y'all think? Come in, smash that like, shut me up. What y'all think? Should Trump pardon Carmelo Anthony? Smash that like, man. What's going on with y'all? Been a lot of controversy lately. They say Trump has put down Israel and praising Iran. And, you know, what y'all think, man? Should Trump pardon Carmelo? What's going on? You said hell no. Why Luther? Why shouldn't he? Why shouldn't he pardon a young dude? Why you being like that? Come on, man. This is America. Why shouldn't Trump pardon him? I think he should give him a chance. But that's the thing. Ain't nobody talking no rehabilitation. Everybody wants him to do that 35 years. Like, what kind of shit is that? Y'all don't want a young boy to get no rehabilitation. Why? Should Trump pardon Carmelo, fam? Smash that like. Why hell no? Why hell no? Smash that like, y'all. Smash that like. It's for y'all in here, man. Why shouldn't Trump pardon Carmelo Anthony? Answer that question. Please tell me. What makes Carmelo Anthony so different from everybody else? Don't he deserve a chance? What's your opinion? Is Trump should Trump should Trump pardon Carmelo? Is 60 y'all in here shitty? Come on now. What y'all think? I say get a man a chance. What's happening, Lord Crimson? What's going on, Crimson? Should Trump pardon Carmelo Anthony? Crimson, should Trump pardon Carmelo Anthony, man? I say he should. Get a man a chance. Let's see what he can do. Y'all got him destined the guy that gonna do that 35 years, which is crazy. Give a man fish to eat for for a fish, man, and I got it. Why should he pardon him? Number one, if he got the bread, shit, you know, Trump got a pardon czar. If Carmelo can somehow come up with the bread, let me take the echo out of it. I mean, let me put a poll up and see what the people think. Put a poll up. How's y'all night, man? Y'all up late. Trump would never pardon. Don't say never. Shit. Smash that light. Trump's base will have a mental meltdown. They free Kamala after. That's the type Trump shit'll do, though. That's the type of shit Trump will do. Say fuck his base, and do what the fuck he want to do. I mean, Carmelo was cool. You know how Trump do it. He'll fucking go rape. He don't give a damn what his base think. He gonna do what he want to do. Trumpsters say, well, fuck it. You know, Carmelo just signed. Cause shit, you think on all that Muslim shit y'all was talking, did y'all heard Trump praising Iran? So now y'all gonna be on Muslims jock now. Did y'all heard Trump praising Iran and dissing fucking Israel? And Macron was loving it. That French dude was loving it. Did y'all see that? I know y'all didn't. That was too busy dipping snuff and chew. Trump was praising Iran. Iran done whoop Trump ass. I'm telling you. Yeah. Hey, did you see that though, Laura Grimison? Trump was up there giving Iran the big ups. That's crazy. Who is this dude, man? Who is Trump? Now I guess all y'all gonna start loving Muslims now. Trump was up there dissing his Israeli people that he been fucking with. And you think I can believe that chump? Did y'all hear that shit? Trump was dissing Israel and bigging up um Iran, the dog. And they done told Russia that they can't win the ground war over Ukraine. What the hell going on? What done happened? Some has definitely changed on the world stage, y'all. For those of us that understand politics. Man, Trump, yo, anybody that supports Trump and talking that shit, I don't want to hear it. Because Trump got there going every which way but loose with that shit now. Trump got y'all every which way but loose. That's crazy. Now, all of a sudden, right. Shit, look like Ukraine done won. That shit crazy, man. It's something going on because of the way that Macron kept rubbing Trump back and smiling and shit. Like Trump was about to slap one of them goddamn going European dudes. You know, Trump was just at the G7 shit. Trump was walking through this shit, looking at the motherfuckers crazy a little bit. And Macron was acting like Trump was about to slap one of them. He kept fucking rubbing the nigga back. Fucking you rubbing the nigga back for, dude? He the one that got the wife that look like a man, but don't nobody say shit about that shit. Macron wife look just like a Dudinski. And that's relevant, real deal, Holyfield. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. But y'all don't say nothing about it. Y'all go and try to say some bullshit about Miss Obama, you know what I'm saying? y'all gonna say some bullshit about Miss Obama, but y'all don't say nothing about dude, wife look like whoever. Smash that like y'all shut me out. Why is it so far fetched that Donald Trump would give Carmelo Anthony a fucking party? Why can't Donald give Carmelo a party? Shit, he just plea bargained with Iran. Donald Trump just did a plea bargain with Iran, y'all. You can't tell me shit. Don't let me find out all that negotiating he was doing. He was trying to save his own ass from Iran. That's crazy. What you think, Crimson? You think Donald Trump was trying to save his own ass from Iran? Iran and blew their ass off. That's crazy. What's crazy about this shit is we have not heard from one Iranian official. Not one Iranian official has said anything. Everything's been with Donald Trump. They'll be telling us. Not one Iranian official has spoken out to us. Can somebody tell me one Iranian official that we hear from? Nobody. Yeah, I heard it was 300 billion, but still, that's what I'm gonna be talking about tomorrow too. How he bashed Israel. Why is he giving them money if he beat them? Who the fuck does that? That shit is who the fuck he can't. That's why I say is he gonna get Carmelo a pardon because shit. Who the fuck says they whoop these people ass? Now they paying Muslims. So now, see what I'm saying? And look, Crimson. What's so crazy is everybody that is down with Trump, like the armchair politicians, now they're trying to rationalize that he's giving them this money. And wasn't that one of their biggest things against Obama? That he was giving Iran this money? What type of shit is that, man? For reconstruction, you know a lot of that's going on. Why we ain't getting up for reparations? He loved throwing why did he have to pay for this shit again? Reconstruction. So now we paying for his bullshit. Fucking reconstruction. What type of shit is that? Nah, that ain't what happens in every war, motherfucker. It's quite my French, Christian. That ain't what happened though, sis. Hell no. You don't say you whoop nobody ass and you pay them. Yeah, the person that got whooped ended up paying reparations. Like Haiti had to pay France all them years. Reparations. For centuries, Haiti been paying France. Now here we go, paying Iran, so we got whooped. Damn. Ain't that some shit? We got fucking whooped. We're paying $300 trillion, $1 billion. What the fuck? Elon Musk just made $1 trillion and we're paying Iran. that shit don't make sense. Elon Musk lost his job at Doge stimuli. He got sent home, right? Cold lunch. And now he makes $1 trillion and we're paying fucking Iran damn near a quarter of a trillion. Huh? They are, man. You know, they'll come in here now. Now they don't fuck. Now they fuck with Muslims. Now all y'all gonna start wearing kufis. Y'all, you know what Donald Trump just did to the fucking Israelis, right? He made MAGA not fuck with them. He just, you know what I mean, Japan paid the Filipinos. I do know that. Japan paid the Filipinos their money. Japan paid the Filipinos some brand. Smash that like y'all. Check me out. The president can only pardon federal offenses. He doesn't have the power. He got the power to do with anything he wants. That's Donald Trump, don't you? Don't you tell me Trump can't do it if he wants to. But if he could, would you want him to do it? As the president could exonerate Carmelo, would you agree with him doing it? If Trump could pardon Carmelo, would you be mad with him if he did? That's the question I want to ask. Smash that like, y'all. Shut me out. What's stronger than that? Let me see. Protest and donate to politicians that align with your needs. Yup, volunteer as a poll. Yup, protest. I mean, that's what you do. You don't have to be a Republican or a Democrat unless you want to. Whatever one of them is telling you the best lie that fits in with what you perceive as, freedom, justice, and equality. That's who you roll with, not whoever they tell you to. I'm saying, don't fuck with them. Roll with whoever has the shit that you need, family. That's what goes on. Arian, what's up with you? You see your boys getting some money out of Trump. Your Arians getting some money out of Trump. Arian Brisclay, no bullshit, fam. Explain to me. Do you feel like you need to change your name with the Aryan? That Aryan means the like Iran. Iran means the land of the Aryan people, man. I know what yours is, the Blitzkrieg and stuff, lightning. I mean, fast Blitzkrieg. The Blitzkrieg, I believe it would have worked if Hitler and them could have got the necessary resources. You know, out of that Blitzkrieg, they made up Fanta, the Fanta soda. Hitler and them made up Fanta soda because they couldn't get the resources, the fresh fruit. See, one thing you cannot go to war if your money ain't right. If the feng shui, the chain of resources you can't replenish. What's up, Ty Rob? What's up with you, fam? Rob, you see that OG picture of me smoking on that con? I told you I used to be a Bob Marley fanatic. You said hell no. Bob, you see that old school junk though? Smash that light. Yeah, the Hitler invented Fanta, Rob. Remember that shit was 99 cents for a 2 liter. They invented it, and when they went to South America, they took it with them. Because Fanta really is, the real Fanta got something to do with knee high also. Knee high soda is Fanta. And it's based in apple, fructose, apple and shit. Yeah, I'm tall. You think I'm a short nigga? Maybe that shirt, man. My arms ain't that long. I'm tall, man. How tall you think I am? How tall? My arms and yours about the same height. That's that goddamn shirt, Rob. Ain't you? What you 6'3", 260? About the same weight and height, man. My arms are. I guess that shirt, man. Tall ass motherfucker. Yep, Hitler. Google that shit. They had the fashion. They also had Hugo Boss. You know the clothing and the cologne and shit. Hugo Boss, right? But you know Royal Crown, man, probably got something to do with Hitler and them. Knee high was the shit though. Yes, sir. Hey, come on now, Criminal. That knee high grape soda. Ooh. Remember when you used to turn the cap on the knee high and you could win a free one? Yeah, okay. Yeah, you a little shorty. I told you, Rob. President only pardon federal crimes, not state crimes. But if he could pardon the federal crime, I mean the state crime, would you want him to pardon Carmelo? Would you have a problem with it? Rob, you see that fucking now Trump is mad with Netanyahu and praising Iran. Wow, you can never. This guy, man, this guy Trump, he's mad with Netanyahu and he's praising Iran now. Boy, Trump, come on now. Right, a cold knee high in the can. Shit, no, yes it is, rival. Coca-Cola, a cold Coca-Cola in the can. Your motherfucker's good too. I got something here right now. Yeah. Yeah, I went out to the park. It was me and my lady and my babies, man. We had a good time cooling at the park. Yeah, Trump crazy. But did y'all see how Macron was jocking Trump at the G7? He was behind Trump. He was, I guess, because it was in Paris. I mean, because it's in France. He was on Trump Hill. So the first thing Trump may have intention. He does never know with these political types. You know what I'm saying? Trump was taking a picture with the other people. They was looking crazy standing by him. I don't understand it, man. Trump sent me like all everybody that was he was allied with him being the head of the country. Now he's fighting them. And I understand it. Y'all not seeing that Trump is not fucking the president right now. Trump is the commander in chief. Everything he doing is a fucking military move. We probably living under a military junta and we don't even know it. We living under a military junta and we don't even know it, fam. That's crazy. Trump doing everything the military would do. Just think all this shit in military moves. Man, the Aryan Brotherhood, they need to change their name. Aryan Brotherhood, Aryan means the land, Iran means the land of the Aryans. Oh, well, I guess now since Trump them signed up with the Iranians, they can keep their name, you know what I'm saying? But the Aryan Brotherhood, they ain't got nothing to do with that shit. But if he could get pardoned, would you want him to get pardoned? If he could get pardoned, would you want Carmelo to get pardoned? Probably not. Probably not. Y'all probably want him to rot in jail. Y'all want Carmelo to rot, don't y'all? They want Carmelo to rot in that rotting jail. For what, man? Why y'all want Carmelo to rot, man? Why y'all want Melo gone? What did Melo do, y'all? What did Melo do to y'all, man? What did Karmelo do to y'all, fam, that y'all want him to rot in that jail? Wow, you want him to be unlocked down? That's serious. You know that he ain't do nothing to you. What you want his death for? Why you calling up for his death? They didn't even mean to do the murder he did. And there you go, you want to kill him. Y'all Americans and y'all bullshit, man. Y'all Americans and y'all bullshit, homie. He hates. How do you know he hates white skin? That sounds so fucking something, man. He hates white skin. Does he stabbed a white guy? That means he stabbed somebody that ran up on him. That could have been a black guy. Why am I making excuses? I ain't got to do 35 years, dude. So why am I making excuses, family? Hold on, let me get me a drink and a smoke. Y'all chill. Hold on. My baby, I'll get 30 minutes. Something up, baby. I'm up. Smash that like, y'all. What is a watermelon felon? Somebody tell me that. What's a watermelon felon? Black bitch. Huh? Wrong black guy, homie. Wrong black guy. They shooting him down. Rob, what you know about this right here? About to try this Julio out right quick. A couple of shots while I politic with y'all. Niagara Falls. Slowly I turn, inch by inch, step by step. You say no? You don't think Trump should pardon him? Why not? Mel Gillum. Why not? Why shouldn't Trump pardon Carmelo Anthony? What's your opinion on it? Carmelo's some animal. He's a monster. Why should he pardon a monster? Is that how you rationalizing it? There's 11 of y'all in here, man. Make sure y'all taking a poll too. We gonna rock the boat, don't rock the boat, baby. We'll sit here and chill, man. Like I said, I had an amazing day today with my family. It's always good when you get out with your little children, especially when you're up in age with children. You gotta keep up with them motherfuckers. Steve, what's up with you? You up late at night? What's going on with you? Welcome in, brother Steve. He used the knife. Some say the knife used him. Steve, we about to hit some Don Julio real quick. Couple of shots of Don Julio. You down? I mean, y'all snatch up y'all blunts and I mean, we gonna do some late night shit. You know, I'm usually in the bed. I mean, I'm up cooling, man. Let's do some. I mean, do some motherfucking Raspado, Don Julio Raspado shots in politics. He should have tucked the bed, right? I heard they tried to hit him up with 10 years. He should have tucked that 10 years for sure. knowing they'll light your ass up. You know what I'm saying? Knowing them crackers will light your ass. Okay. Is it one of them Spike Mountain Dews? That's what them boys was hyped up on. Carmelo and his opponent. Both of them was hyped up on Mountain Dews. Drinking them dudes. Yeah, the fuck up drinking Mountain Dew. I found my freedom on Blueberry Hill. You know what I'm saying? Smash that like Chevy out. I found my freedom on Blueberry Hill. Oh yeah, somebody got to get up 6:30. Budgets, what's up? Yeah, I did a little while ago, not too long ago. What's up with you? You know, I was out with my chillins all day today. I'm late, you know what I mean? Contemplating something, you know what I'm saying? You said Trump can't. I know. You know what? You and everybody else just, you know what I mean, keep reminding me of that. But it's, you know what I mean? It's a talking point. So what's next? As I sit here with a few shots of the Rispado, what's next, family? What should be done? Because they should be talking rehabilitation for that young boy. Budget say, what's up, Rob? Salute y'all for everybody, all my soldiers up late tonight, politics. I found my pill. That shit good. One of my nephews, you know what I mean, recommended this to me. That Rispado, good. Probably lengthy appeals, right? But did y'all see Donald Trump, man? Why nobody's talking about Donald Trump has now this Netanyahu for bombing Lebanon, and now he is praising Iran. Yeah, this shit, it got a different flavor to it too. I usually don't like that darker liquor. Mm, don't let the smooth taste fool you. She right too. Smash that like, y'all. You know I usually fuck with that 1800. It's 21 of y'all in here. Should Trump pardon Carmelo? Should he? The coach budgets. Thank you, sis, for coming through this late at night, showing that super support too. Greatly appreciated. Did y'all go back and see the beginning of my last video? I was at the Atlantic Ocean. You say he shouldn't pardon Carmelo. Why? Why not? I saw JD Vance admitted millions of Jeffrey found still. Yep, JD Vance said that the government has been transparent though. He says they've been transparent. So if Trump is giving them all this money, who had the better deal? That's gonna be what we could be talking about this morning at 10 o'clock. Who had the better fucking deal as Trump is giving Iran all this money, right? It don't make sense. Why would anybody pardon the killer so he can go free? Why shouldn't he? Bucks. Oh yeah. You got to get a can over there, man. Got to get a can over there. Smash that light. Okay, the Rispado, these little shits is exactly 2 shots of the. Okay. I don't need to be fucked all up. No way. Iran has the better deal. But how much more money did Trump give Iran than Obama? Y'all was talking all that money. Obama gave and he gave them their money. How much money did Trump give more than Obama did. I want to see the whole deal, but it's probably Obama. Trump is a terrible negotiator. What's your thoughts on people disrespecting the white man for getting murdered? It was a white kid. He got murdered by a black kid. That's my uh, opinion on it. And his daddy is getting what he deserves because his son gone, but his daddy representing like a horrible father, fam. That's what I think. 290 billion. See, first somebody said 900 billion, but I heard 300 billion. I did hear 300 billion. God damn, that's one third of what Elon Musk just made. And how y'all got it in that SpaceX. My SpaceX booming, booming. I mean, it was either. I mean, that shit crazy. I got some SpaceX like 3 days ago. That shit booming. You know what I'm saying? It's down there already double and then what I invested. And what it's half of what I invested. I'm getting it back already, like in gains. The gains is crazy. You know what I mean? The gains is crazy. Okay. But still, how if you beat somebody, you giving them money? Well, Carmelo mother and his father can cry while he does his time. Both lost in the end. Yep, everybody lost, fam. Austin, his family, Carmelo, his family. You know what I'm saying? And remember, Carmelo family is kind of younger than Austin family and from different demographics. They still trying to probably find their way being young people. Austin dad probably been on his job 20 years. Obama about 1 point. Damn, that won't shit. That won't be in a football team. Obama ain't even give them a football team. Trump gave them people a whole third world country. Fucking 290 billion. What the fuck did he tear up? See what I'm saying? And Trump giving them American money. Now y'all should be mad with Trump. He's giving them your fucking money. Obama gave them his money. That's what we talking about this morning at 10 o'clock. We're gonna talk about who had the better fucking deal. I asked y'all that yesterday. Didn't I ask them that yesterday, y'all? Oh, they Trump Obama gave away money. What the fuck? Trump giving away two goddamn Gucci links and a Benny Boom. What the fuck, man? Trump dumb as fuck. Is a bad situation. I bet you it is now. First, y'all was Obama gave him all that money. Obama gave him $1 billion. That ain't even fucking lunch money for countries. To you know what I mean, money for wars but can't feed the poor type shit. What the hell? Trump done gave these people. Come on, man. If y'all can't see through this shit, y'all coming here talking about Daddy Trump. God damn. But guess what though? I am gonna admit one thing about this situation. The gas is going the fuck down. Gas is 379 right now. Remember, gas was up like 389, 392, and 394. Gas is down to three something now. It is going down. Yeah, it's what's coming out of people's mouths. But yo, Donald Trump done fucked around and gave them people some goddamn And why? He lost? You don't pay the motherfucker you beat his ass and then you pay him? No, and I don't want to hear that reparations or whatever they calling it. No, motherfucker, you pay me. I mean, damn. You don't pay a motherfucker you beat his ass, fam. The media don't spark all this hate. All that hate is here. Did y'all see them motherfuckers trying to blow up the UFC? It was like 9 white boys. They had guns, drones. They was trying to cause chaos because they said they mad with Trump about they said they mad with Trump about ICE, all that shit. Did y'all see that shit? Yeah, we lost Rob. We paying some money. What type of shit is that, Rob? It's 3:30 in Ohio. Ain't that crazy? Y'all heard about the motherfucker that's supposed to be, and somebody mama called on him. My son's buying guns. What the fuck? The Secret Service said they was ready to tear them out of the frame. I'm glad them young people ain't do it. Why shouldn't he part in that motherfucker Carmelo? Some guy. Why shouldn't he? Carmelo was a young boy that went wrong, man. Both of them. Right, that shit crazy. And y'all know that I invested in SpaceX, but you know that SpaceX is a lot of y'all 401ks are now invested in SpaceX. whatever they got going on, I'm on the cusp of it. I'm gonna ride it. I put a little small investment on it. You know what I mean? I know she right. Pope says murder is still murder though. Why can't you realize that? Because it wasn't murder to me. You can't make me see it how you see it. I'm from a different era and cut from a different cloth, my G. You feel me? He ran up on them. Both of them was mutual combatants. They were standing face to face. He didn't stab him in the back. He stabbed him in his chest, and it was more intimate. I mean, than pow pow. So I think it was just two young bulls, man. It wasn't nothing racist. Two young dumbass motherfuckers that needed to chill. Some old head should have said, "Yo, chill." What was Fonzie at when we needed him? He should have said, "Hey, smash that light." As the deal doesn't go through, the gas prices are going back up because we are using our reserves. Okay, I know you can't, but you can if you want to. Who goes by the rules at school? Smoking in the bath, smoking in the boys' room, condoms in the girls' bathroom. Come on, man, with that bullshit. I don't understand why y'all. It's cool when y'all do it, but when I do it, you got a problem. For that 2 times told you that. That shit sounds so something. You can't bring knives to school. You making all this. Who follows the rules these days? I'm pretty sure one of them motherfucking Austin people's had a knife or something on them, and they just didn't get a chance to use it. What's Patty doing? What's Patty doing now? Patty, Patty, Patty. Retarded ass Patty. You know what Donald Trump will tell you? You know, Donald Trump be dissing a motherfucker. It's not black and white. It's two goddamn young boys clashing, man. Y'all motherfuckers gotta stop being so racist with y'all shit, man. Everything, I mean, he ain't murder over no petty shit. Stop it. What's the stupidest question? Whether I should give your mama some beads since you showed them regular ass titties on Mardi Gras. What's going on with you, sis? What's up with you? What's up with you, darling? Right, he probably Kodak Black. But Trump is not in charge of his pardons. Trump has a pardon czar. It's a black lady. And she did federal time too. Spot me. Ooh, hit that shit hard. You can't kill somebody unless you fear death. Stop talking like you fucking a mystic. Lord Crimson, he said that that was a deal because it was his B day and he had to take his name. Right, that shit crazy. They took his shit off of the Kennedy Center. What you mean he called out Charleston White? Both of them from Texas, so you know he gonna hear what Charleston saying about him. What did he say he wanted to fight Charleston? I've been talking about Carmelo way before 6 months. I was talking about Carmelo last January, dummy. Remember when I was playing that fucking um conversation of Jeff Metcalf and Jake Lang, the white supremacists, and they was trying to make the dude the face of white supremacy back then. And Jeff Metcalf said he wasn't with it. He wasn't trying to do no racial division stuff. And now he wilding out. Y'all remember? Well, my peoples remember. I know you know. Oh shit! With them down eyes, they'll go. They'll go proudful. Proudful soul. What's up with them goddamn eyes? Always coming in, geeking and peeking, peeking and kicking. What's up, family? What's up with you, prayer? Good evening, man. Always coming in with them eyes. I saw you and him walking in the rain. All right, Crimson, catch me at 10, man, if you ain't busy. I know you got to clock in. Catch me at 10. We're going to be discussing who had the better deal. Was it Trump or Obama? And why is Trump now dissing Netanyahu and jocking Iran? It's just crazy. Macron was jocking Trump, too. You see that? Y'all see that? Macron was down behind Trump. We always been a divided nation. What can unite us, though? What can unite us? Can somebody tell me what can unite us as a country? Let's look at the polls. Should Trump pardon Carmelo Anthony? Yes, 26%. No, 37%. Hell no, 31%. He won't because he's black, 6%. Smash that like, y'all. I King, what's up with you? Woo! And my motherfucking Rick Flair voice, because I'm a champagne spilling, Rolex watch wearing, limousine riding. I mean, obedience in God's word. Okay. The only thing that can unite us is getting voted Trump out of the office. Wow. And come back together as a community. Yep, we don't do no more picnics. It's always turning into a shootout, man. No more community stuff. No more neighborly shit. You know what I mean? No more you see somebody in the line and they ain't got enough change and you go in your pocket and pull out some quarters. I mean, remember that? Somebody ain't got something. Here you go, I got it. Or you put all your change in the fucking tray. Now it's so hard you can't put that change in that tray. That shit got to go in the change jar. Fuck that. One body of Christ, no, never. Because Christ is it's an acquired taste to be a Christian family. Everybody's not a Christian, man. No. Did you see the white man in Georgia that shot at the black family having a family reunion? He's the fire chief and his wife. Wow, I ain't see that. But I saw did y'all see all the 9 white kids that were trying to blow up the UFC Trump at the White House shit? Y'all ain't see them terrorists, them homegrown terrorists, all white boys. That shit crazy. And they was some on white nationalist shit. I told y'all, they was some white nationalist shit. Supremacists was about to come to the UFC and let them have it. The supremacists was coming to the UFC to let them niggas have it. They said they had high something target. What they call the president high something targets. The motherfucker was coming for Trump, Hedgepeth, JD Vance. Nobody ain't see that. They got like 5 of them already. Wait, I think I heard that because yup. They knew the shit the day before because one of them mama called and said, look, my son and them gonna start some drones on one side of the fucking joint. These people they were so dumb. The CIA was waiting to tear their ass out the frame. They said that they already knew everything they were kids. They told us they was gonna set these drones off and then make everybody panic on one side and have people set up like snipers on the other side. Man, the Secret Service knew the whole time. No, I seen a bunch of black people and white people and Chinese people and people of all colors celebrating the Nick shit. What? Try to burn down New York. I seen some wild white people that tried to kill Donald Trump and them at their UFC shit. Did you see that? Did you see that? They was trying to kill Trump and them at that shit. The white man, yeah, we living our lives. The white man drove past them calling them the N-word and then came back with a gun. Wow, at the family reunion. That's crazy because he was upset. He wanted a Frank. All he had to do was say, can I get a Frank? Can y'all spare Frank or some of that potato salad and one of those smart slicker bulls, brother? They would have probably gave him some. That's how black people is. Come on, Frank. You can have a Frank. You said, ain't no such thing as a crazy white guy. I mean, that's just a white guy. It's wild ass. Why no part in Ferris Bueller. I gotta put a jacket on you because that's one of my favorite movies. Ferris Bueller, Day Off. You're a moderator now just because of your name. God damn, you're famous. I gotta get my own Whitney Houston. I gotta think of a theme song. No, I am not religious. Religious smells of being controlled. There is a God there is a creator. I mean, or a creative force. I just don't know what it is. So I don't do a bunch of following and put a name on it. You know what I mean? And being that I'm well read and a thinker, that's all I do is think. You feel me? So I could never just, you know what I mean? The man has now been fired because he worked in a Marine base as a firefighter, and his wife got damn. Was his wife with him? He should. He should part it. Diddy, R. Kelly, and Carmelo. And you realize that y'all call white people by their whole name. Diddy name is Sean Combs. R. Kelly's name is R. Kelly, Robert Kelly. Okay, and y'all are calling these people by their straw man names, by the name they do business. This shit is just despicable. If y'all can't understand what's going on, a lot of y'all don't even know the dude's real name. Y'all just come in and say Diddy and R. Kelly. He should. They deserve a chance too. We fall down, but we get up. But you know what? When they got us down, they try to got there gonna smother us because they know how strong we are in our presence. I mean, that shit crazy. Smash that like y'all. Okay, she George. Okay, she going to jail too. Damn. That's like that Easy E song. You know what I'm saying? Yelled out fire. The bitch came in with a super E Uzi. The bitch shot the bitch that didn't hurt her. Both upstate for attempted murder. Cause the boys in the hood is always hot. You keep talking that shit and we'll pull your car. There's nothing in life but to be legit. Don't quote me, boy, because I ain't saying shit. The police shot the bitch and ain't hurt her. Both going upstate for attempted murder. Smash that like, y'all. Nobody calls you by your birth name. Yes, they do. If you going to court, motherfucker. That's only in y'all imagination that we do in the hood. We everybody, you know what I mean? No, yes, they do. They supposed to be in court. They supposed to call you by your birth name for sure. Abolish the feds. Hell no. We need. I'm gonna tell you something. We need something amount of law and order. Regulate it. Get it right. Don't abolish it. Just tighten it up. You know what I mean? Let it be for the people. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Y'all are taking Diddy to court, fucking R. Kelly to court. Now y'all calling Carmelo. You know how many people that's in my community that don't even know this shit going on because they're too busy living their life. And I know it's sad that it's going on about a young black kid, but a lot of people in my community aren't even aware of it. They'll be aware of it because TikTok is killing this shit. But they probably say Carmelo Anthony got in trouble. He got some time. They probably thinking it's the basketball player. Like, what the fuck Carmelo gonna do now? Smash that like. No, he should not because he's a murderer, says Bat Fricker. Okay. Man, malicious wounding, yeah, get you more time. Because they feel like if you was malicious wounding him, you was trying to kill him. See, a murder could have been an accident, anything, the variables, but it's just a life has been taken. Yeah, a lot of y'all saying y'all don't want him to do it in his murder because he's black too. This is the perfect chance for y'all to say a bunch of anti-black stuff, but under the guise of that he's a murderer and he's just this ruffian that don't need to be out in the world. You know what I'm saying? Like he shouldn't have had that knife and all that stuff. Judge Dredd, yeah, that's dope. But see how we just got off of it? That guy that's driving to that People's Family Union and doing all that bullshit. The wealth transfer, right? But you know what? They get crazy because there's a lot of people that's coming up self-made, and a lot of these people that are oligarchs are getting their shit from, I mean, inheritances and trust fund babies. And when there's people that's making millions of dollars that's off of their grit and their creation, you know what I mean? The transfer of the wealth. You've been studying too. You've been studying. Smash that like. Children is a recipe for a disaster. Them two kids, Carmelo Anthony and the young man Austin Metcalf. I didn't want to see him go. I don't want to see him go. I don't want to see Carmelo go to prison. Right, but why? It's about that guy. Like when people come in here and say, "What did Obama do for black people?" I want to know now, what did Trump do for white people? Nothing. He put y'all in debt because now we got to pay Iran, and I say we because he gonna take it out the American pocketbooks. We got to pay damn near $300 billion. So what did Trump do for white people? But you say what now? Budgets? Yeah. What's up with that black them? Because I don't know nobody that's doing it. General wealth is a flex. To be honest, why did people normalize calling them out for silver spoons? Born with a silver spoon in your mouth, that came from a particular era, fam. Because hence the name that you were having. You had silver service in your house, like you know, getting money. You know, you had the cabinet with the drawer and all that stuff. Yep, one point. I thought, yeah, 1.4 trillion. Now I invested in them. Shit, I'm with them. I'm trying to get some of that one. I'm trying to get the interest off that 1 trillion. Yeah, they're always doing something like them hair stores. Right. You be doing it over. That fire. Woo. I'm talking on a large basis. Yup, fraud, scams, greed, and evil. You right. First Stone, what up? You said he might as well partner Camilo, right? He doing everything else he want to do. Okay, okay. You said you don't even go to their stores. Wow. Oh, I get you. I just read that what Trump did for white people. Yeah, he allowed them to go ahead and be racist. Yeah, I experienced it firsthand too. And just like the movies when they be watching you and shit, they do. They do. And but the thing is, Budget said, she goes to all black people to do her nails and stuff. The thing is, we have to start supporting our communities. And y'all know the Eagle flies on Fridays. And so on Friday, you know y'all gotta get out there and support your local community and start getting corporate America paid. And now seemingly, if we going at the Asians, let's go at them. Donald Trump saying like he friendly with them. What? Why nobody talk about how he was bigging up Iran? Iran don't whoop that boy ass because you know a whoop dog don't holler. Whoop dog, a hit dog, a whoop dog don't bark. A hit dog gonna holler, but a whoop dog don't bark, fam. You say you live in a country, and not untouchable. Yeah, that good shit abolished. What's up with you? What you smoking on? I'm sipping on a little Don Julio Respiro too. So I know about that. It doesn't have to be no racial slurs or hate. Just start transferring our money back to black. Right, right. That's what. See, look. Before they desegregated, we was comfortable in that pocket that we had to create community and fellowship because we couldn't go to shop at their stores. Or they even had different magazines to show us where we could stop off and get a bite to eat or get our hygiene if we was on the road. That was Jet Magazine and Ebony Magazine's value to us. It was on everybody's table. It was on everybody's grandma nightstand. It was in every barber shop. The Jet Magazine was it was our motherfucking Time Life. It was our National Geographic. And it mostly had black products because the black barbers were always mostly the wealthiest in town because they knew everybody's business because they cut everybody hair. The preacher was the most prominent, had the biggest car because he got the most money. Everybody putting donations, you know what I mean, running to Jesus. You know how they push that Jesus on us. But I just feel like the church is just a reason to be a nonprofit and not how to pay the taxes. Oh yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, yeah. You know what I mean? That's crazy profile and part in the street. I can only trust Hispanic or Middle Eastern barbers. Wow. But what's going to happen is if Asians start losing money, they are going to lie on us. Wow. Was integration? Yes, it was because whether you like it or not, they was coming to pick them kids up, but they weren't gonna get nothing else. You know what I'm saying? Yes, it was. We didn't fight for integration. We fought the fucking vote. Integration was started in goddamn 1959 by this movie called How to Sell to the Negro. They was trying to figure out how. It wasn't about um, bringing us up to par into society. We was already in the society. It was like unlocking a gate where they was looking at. It's like billions of dollars that are in the communities, but that we're not touching it. And they realized that the black people that they were segregating started their own little nation inside of America, just doing business among themselves out of necessity, and they was prospering. They was like, "What the fuck? How can we divert that money? Oh my God, we gotta let them drink out the same water fountain." And then they found out we was a little cleaner than them. You know what I mean? Out of necessity. Your mama always told you whether you ain't got no money in your pocket or you got $1 million in your pocket, always keep yourself clean. You better bet Elon is a trillionaire. What's Jonestown? The one in Guyana? Jonestown in Guyana? When they had him drinking the Kool-Aid? Yeah, that was a church, but it was he had something to do with the CIA or something. Because Guyana weird as fuck now. Y'all know that Guyana is predominantly Muslim and it's right next door to Venezuela, but the United States got a lot of business going on over there. And also, Guyana and Venezuela was at war about some oil land that's right next to each other. And next thing you know, United States is taking Maduro to jail. Y'all gotta understand, man. It's more than what they show you. Why is Elon Musk alive, Miranda? Some angry black people show up here. Why you say that? Man, black people ain't angry. I don't know why y'all try to put that on black people that they angry. Former Confederate soldier deserted and burned plantations now and freed slaves and whites and blacks started their own free town. Oh no, Jonestown. Man, I keep telling y'all about the Confederate people, man. Every time you eat a Chiquita banana, every time you eat a Chiquita banana, you're eating some Confederate gold. You feel me? These people right here, Chiquita banana, do your research on them. The United Fruit Company, they started by the Confederates. That they didn't lose the war they did to Iran, John. They got, I mean, concessions and went and started the fruit companies, which they called them the banana republics. The Confederates did that. Y'all didn't even know that. And so, like I've been saying, the South will rise again, but it's going to be speaking Spanish. Iba, Iba, Iba. Chilling, what's up with you, Rob? Rob Bass, what's going on with you, family? OG Towel, Rob in here, Rob Bass, god damn. What's going on with you, brother? Profile, we've done so much for you in America. What's that? The KKK was founded by the man. Who cares who founded the KKK? Everybody joined, just like the LGBTQ. Everybody's in it. All y'all Republicans, all y'all Democrats, all y'all Democratic Socialists. Remember, somebody that's LGBTQ is amongst all those organizations, as well as if the Democrats did start the KKK, everybody joined. Yeah, the other kids still died. What's up, Seven Gator? What's up with you, fam? Yeah, I live in the South. I live in the capital of the South too. Wow, what's that got to do with anything? Y'all always talking about with the Bible, it was a snake. Do you realize that the possibly was a snake that gave you your motherfucking knowledge? You know what I'm saying? Do you realize that they're not even a snake, just a fucking reptilian type of being? Right, the LGBTQ, they take money because they know what's crazy about it. They can assimilate and hide anywhere because they are a member of all these groups, even secret societies, and they can go run and, you know what I mean, tell that to their peoples when they had their little groups, and you will never know. You be like, damn, he was on the inside the whole time. So they know everything that's going on. Everybody, even the C100K white people that died as free slaves in the Civil War, they joined the KKK. I don't care if you're black, a Democrat, Jew, Christian, Jewish, Muslim. If you're cool with me, I'm cool with you. I just don't clerical guys just try to unite people. Right, Rob Bass. That's how I am too. But don't get me wrong. I call my, you know what I mean, and say my, because you know what I mean. Sometimes they get on my goddamn nerves. I mean, look at this guy. You took your whole time to write that shit right there, dude. I'm gonna put this shit on slow. That's why I put my shit on slow motion for morons like this, man. That's why I have it on slow motion. I understand self-defense to an extent, but why did he have to at school? Yeah, I've been expelled for having a knife in my purse and no threat. Right, but you still had the knife though, so you understand. And why did you have the knife, Seven Gator? Why? The same reason he had it. It wasn't for Austin Metcalf. It was for, you know what I mean, protection. Is we black and agitate? You think your groups? What the hell? What you talking about? You think your group's presence has been a net benefit for our society, not in the value of personality, but as a group? Of course, he should have carried it every day. You don't know if he had beef or somebody was after him or just to protect himself, man. I carried a knife every day too, and when then I didn't carry a knife, you know, right, right. We've been raised to do that to protect ourselves because we don't never know when it's gonna pop off. I'm sorry, man. I carried a knife, man. I carried a razor or anything that I could to cut a motherfucker, man. Look, anything to cut a motherfucker, get them off you. Just like, you know what I mean? That's just how we was raised, man. Self defense is the first defense. Shit, if you could, you would. I don't know why y'all trying to make the decision for Carmelo about carrying a knife. That was his decision to do it, and now he got to do 35 years. You understand? Trump should add time to the sentence. Why? They said it was a deal for his cliques. Nah, because that white boy was the catalyst to it. Both of them was up to no good, fam. Nah, Gator, I don't whip out no knives. I poke, I stab, I shank. Wow, you said it was 6 on 2. Y'all about to get smashed. Seven Gator, you probably got a knitted skull cap and a hoodie right now, man. This is terrible. Right, Firestorm. That's why you about to cap in on this goddamn SpaceX shit. Cause this shit going up. Because remember, this shit is about some outer space shit. They got the Space Force and they got SpaceX, Starlink, all this shit going down. It's gonna take the place of Bitcoin. I bet you. They just gave somebody $1 trillion. Do you know the interest off $1 trillion? Come on, man. Like, whether you like Elon Musk or not, even somebody tell me it's a scam. I can't tell. My shit going the fuck up. Boom. Space. Boom. Right, it is though. Did you hear about that? They got the damn 401ks tied into that shit, man. That's crazy. And Elon got y'all, and they know what y'all got in y'all 401k because remember, Elon was just working for Doge. You know he came and stole all the information. Elon just boomed up all the information. It's dope though. That SpaceX shit. Shit, they better pay taxes. They going to motherfucking jail. You said you can't believe people paying taxes this year. They better. You think the white folks won't come get your ass? I don't care what color you is now. If you ain't got that motherfucking money, what they say, it ain't no joke if you don't pay that note. Hell no. They better pay that goddamn shit. Those boys coming. They coming. That's the only thing they want to hear. That the bill gonna be late. When? You say you ain't doing it. Oh shit. That SpaceX booming, man. What's the question? Smash that like, y'all. You say no Carmelo is a murderer, Tyler. That's what it is. Are y'all smashing that like, man? Joining the BMC also. I saw it. 20 things, man. What's up, Chuck? Again, 20 things, bro. I know a lot about American history. Let's go. Let's go. Right. We always had little fights and stuff. Enlighten you on what? You said, what do I know about American history? You asked me something. I can just, American history is so broad. You know what I mean? Okay, I'm good. My 401 is not tied up. But you know what I'm talking about? Budgets that they use in 401ks, the back that's hedge funds. Damn. He fessed up this time. That's crazy, man. Space at 201 right now, man. Uh, See, I had brought some SpaceX when it was 156. That shit 201 now. God damn. I told y'all. And then with my investment, the gains already is looking crazy. I started to go ahead and snatch me some residuals off of it. But I'm gonna wait because there's enough for me to snatch it off of and it still to be the same what I put into it. You said the people never fought for our country. Word. Why should you listen to what you just said? They never fought for our country. Why should you have to fight for something that's yours? Yeah, I bought some. I bought some of it. That same day that we was talking about it, and Chuck is legit. It's gonna be the next fucking Bitcoin. I'm telling you, that shit going up, 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 up. This morning with my investment, you know what I mean? It was I should have. It was like 14. I invested a G. It went up to like 14, and now in the end, it was 13.50. Which mine's what on what? I can't even really. It's everybody. Yeah, they would. They do it every day. Yeah, they would. Yeah, they'll be siding with a white kid. They do it every day. They want to side with him. They will automatic expect that he was being bullied, or you know what I'm saying, or some other shit. They will automatically say when when you see in the news when a white kid kills somebody or something happens like that, it's a neighborhood kid misunderstood. He needs help. A black kid does it, evil black murderous thug should be given the electric chair. Ain't this crazy? Chuck, you know I'm black. I'm gonna snatch my shit out for it got to be a million. Right, that shit unrealized gains, Chuck. But it's gains. I never invested in any of these stocks that I've been fucking with and seen something immediately show me gains. It's always you stroll and you look into your little report, and that bitch be like unrealized gains. It's telling you the probability of the shit. But the gains is crazy with this shit. It's the next Bitcoin, y'all. If you got a little bread, man, I'm telling you, even for just shits and giggles, invest, invest, invest. What are y'all talking about? Why are y'all so transfixed with race so much, man? Why? And then you're not speaking on the issues with it. You're asking different variants to. I mean, the Carmelo case. Oh, let me go back. Saying something interesting. The Carmelo case isn't an anomaly. We've seen the same behavior. Why are y'all relating Carmelo and OJ? How racist is that? Because he killed a white person. Do you know that OJ was a upper epsilon, like y'all call it Illuminati? I said this shit don't even exist, but he was like Donald Trump and them. Do y'all are y'all aware of that? He was the face of fucking black people to those white people in power. He was on a Hurt commercial running. He had a Heisman Trophy. He had a his background was in stud muffin for the rich and powerful. Y'all know that that lady that he was married to was selling pussy to all the football players. Her and Kim Kardashian mama. Chris, Chris and I can't think of OJ Simpson's wife name. They was selling pussy to Tony Dorsett, Roger Staubach, Mean Joe Green. It was glorified coke whores. Coke whores. So no, you know what I mean? OJ did them a favor. If he in fact did it because you know what I mean, the glove ain't fit, so you must have quit. I gotta stop playing, man. Yeah, OJ wife was out of this world with it, man. Ain't no black people being fed no victim. God go. That's some white people. That's an excuse for white people. Know what I mean, that shit don't work no more. It can't work on people that ain't victims. You gonna fuck around and say that to a warrior, and he gonna show you that he's not a victim and put a knot in your head. Similarly, that's what happened with fucking Austin Metcalf and this young man. Both of them was two stupid ass motherfuckers, but the young man that got killed, for some reason, something telling me that he tried to buck on that little black kid because he had his brother in him. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Nicole Brown Simpson. Yeah, she was the freak of the week. Typical white valley girl. They love Coke and BBC, man. Coke and BBC. And I grew up around a lot of them. That shit is crazy. Typical. You know what I mean? But when you see them with their brothers and their daddy, they'll call you nigga out the truck. Why don't you just back? You know what I mean? It seems more like it's an excuse for black people to kill. No, they have all the reason in the world to kill them folk, man. If they was if they wanted to, because of just the shit that has been done to them. But no, it was two motherfucking young dudes. They met up. One of them died. They collided. Only the strong survived. Okay, only the strong survived. All them goddamn school shootings, Seven Gator. All of them. Columbine. All of that shit. Walking through with the black jackets on. Motherfucking Columbine. Why are you thinking for black people? That sounds kind of strange. That's kind of strange. I think white people should do the same though. Stop acting like something that they really love that they hate it because they love to imitate it. Gander, what's up with you, fam? Good morning, man. We up late politicking. I've been chilling, fam. How you? Why is nobody talking about Seven Gator? Do you know about those people that tried to they're supposed to be tearing up the UFC? Some white terrorists, white supremacists. The rise of the white supremacists. I'm about to have a good week. I got so many topics I can pick from of who dividing America, dog. It's crazy. When I see things through a racial lens, ain't no such thing as a racial lens. Race is created. It's no like no less like bitter. A Democrat and Republican is created. There's no such thing. You don't even have to pay into it. My people's turned me on. My people's in this chat turned me on to that. That you don't even have to pay to be a Democrat or Republican party. It's no less like voting. All you do is sign up. So how many people do you think they fudging addresses saying they sign up with the Democrats and they sign up with the Republicans? No, crime statistics aren't real. They're made up, just like everything else in the media. And it's media driven so that it can control you and say all this stuff about black people and stuff. They give you the numbers. You believe them? They keep telling you that white people are a majority in population. They ain't even fucking like that. And most of their women getting hit from the back from a black man. And that's just truthfully. I'm not being racist. Y'all know, and I know you don't see a bunch of white women with white men walking around with their belly big, but you see a lot of white women walking around with their belly big with babies for black men. Also, Chinese women and Puerto Ricans, we don't, discriminate. Now, white men, you haven't seen them, a growth spurt, you know what I mean? Unless some or minorities got something to do with it. And you ain't even American, Nick Morris. Yeah, mate. Just use the Chewbacca defense. What's the Chewbacca defense? Stupid. Chewbacca from Star Wars. He was a Wookiee. What kind of weapon did Chewbacca use? What was Chewbacca's weapon of choice? You want to come here and say the Chewbacca defense? Stop just saying shit, mate. You either Australian, New Zealand, one of them motherfucking countries. Hey, Mike, Nightbot, you want to dance? You see Nightbot don't play. Statistics that I choose based on, man, they got a whole algorithm linked to the drill culture in Chicago. Google the Chicago murder algorithm where they can tell who's gonna get killed, when he's gonna get killed, who's gonna do it, all that shit by data and analytics from social media and who's in the hood, who's dead already. You know what I mean? Who's the shooter? All that type of shit. What's the rumors? What's that shit crazy? And it's an algorithm built off of that. No, never ignore data because that's valuable. It can tell you a lot. I mean, like Doge, they left out of here with they knowing when you get your money, what's the first thing you buy with you when you get it, and what's the last thing you buy. How long does it last? Are you they know everything about you with your money. BNC, remember when people used to come to the chat and like, yeah, this time of night right here, come and be is somebody in here right now that's fussing with them. Come in here and go to war with a goddamn AI and be like, who is this Nightbot? Get him out of here. BMC, who is that? Like, wow. It's somebody in here right now that don't know Nightbot is a AI. You said, but y'all know about the Facebook experiment shit where they took like 1 million people and they split them up like this. They gave, and these are people that were popular on Facebook, whether with their family, their neighborhood, or for just doing some kind of quirky shit. They took everybody that had some kind of fan base and they played with their fucking emotions. They took a lot of them and gave them crazy likes, like whatever. How would I don't have Facebook. I've never been on Facebook like that. Give them crazy accolades, right? And then they take the other ones and start giving them a bunch of downer shit. Nobody's not responding and stuff like that. And you know what I mean, monitor their emotions. It was crazy. Like it should be a lawsuit because one of y'all might have got affected. Beep bop. Somebody said I had a bunch of bots in here. The topic of discussion is should Trump pardon Carmelo? What's going on with you, Art? Good day, Bob. What's going on with you? Good morning. Right. Salute, Seven Gator. Thanks for all the support. Nicole's Budget's been in here for a minute too. Matter of fact, a lot of them know my rise in the political realm and what not knowing that when I came in, I was a baby on the political forefront. But as I've been doing my investigation, see me, I'm good at history and facts and like data analytics, you know what I mean, statistics. But the political, I kind of like wasn't up on it. But then as soon as I changed my niche to the politics, I was like, damn, a whole genre is when you can learn new shit is you know what I'm saying? And I'm learning shit and then like that gerrymandering. I ain't never heard of that shit. And then it popped off in Texas. I'm like, okay. I was learning so much shit with the politics stuff to now I will go and instead of watching um somebody talk about what's going on in my community, gossiping of what Rick Ross doing to 50 Cent and Lil Wayne, new cereal, and all this shit that don't matter. I will watch a bunch of things on people. Like I just finished watching a documentary yesterday about black people in Russia. I'm going to do a deep dive like I did the other night. It got a good response. I mean, yeah, right before the election, it was in October or September. That shit popped. I was doing like 1 million every 2 days in views, and then my supporters was going up like 1,000 a day at one time. That's how I'm at 32. When a lot of people that started out when I started, they still I look like it's still at 2,000. Because number one, I'm gonna tell y'all something. Be a content creator. You have to talk to that AI shit. Y'all want to be anti AI, but it's something on your YouTube studio. It's called Ask YouTube Studio. It's like a little star type of thing. Ask them to give you an evaluation of your channel. That shit will tell you everything you need to do to get your channel on point. Like everything, if you follow whatever that Ask YouTube says, because I'm telling you, YouTube is like a big ass video game. It's cut, copy, and paste. It's simple. You know what I'm saying? There's certain things. Smash that like, but y'all see, once I got off the subject and dropped that game on y'all, that shit fell off. That's crazy. Okay, let's get back on it. Should Trump pardon Carmelo Anthony? Obviously, I obviously bias together data to begin with, especially when arrests are made on a bias or bias well from the start. Well, not with data and analytics. You can't be biased with data and analytics, Gator, because they're there unless they're gonna change them. You know what I'm saying? That could happen. How many of y'all in here think that Carmelo gonna have to do them whole 35 years? Can I name the three branches of government? Of course. Can you? But this the thing though. I don't work for free. Hit me up with like $25 super chat. I'll name all three of them right now. Who can't name the three branches of the government? That was stupid as fuck. Matter of fact, I refuse to answer that boring ass question. That's all I do is talk about the number one jump. The executive. I mean, I gotta cut it out. You say not him. It should. Because he needs some rehabilitation. He don't need no incarceration. No, y'all want to set the goalpost high. If Trump won, why is he giving Iran $300 billion? Somebody tell me, why is he giving Iran $300 billion if he won? And y'all talking about what Obama? Obama gave Iran some money. Obama gave Iran their $1.7 billion. Trump is giving away a whole fucking, you know what I'm saying? Why is Trump giving Iran $1 billion? Can somebody tell me? I'm waiting. No, I don't know why. Because it seems stupid to me. If you whip somebody's ass, you don't give them money. You know what I mean? You give them their bags and tell them, hit the road, Jack. There's a new sheriff in town. He over there negotiating. That's what he was doing. He was trying to get the mark set. How deep he gonna fuck us? Large data sets, diverse sources, same results, bro. What are you talking about? I want you in your corner. Get out there, get me my money. Now you know where that come from. I like Trump because he doesn't like black people. Wow, that's cool. Any one of my guns, man, bust them. I mean, it's just because he doesn't like black people. Any one of my guns, bust them, man. Nah, that's Trump daddy. Trump daddy giving that money because they done whooped his ass. And now he giving that bread up, that bread and ski. Trump daddy giving that money up. You know what I'm saying? Trump daddy giving that money up. Them Iranians got Trump giving up that money on. Trump giving up that money on. Smash that like, y'all. Shut me up. There's 11 people in here, man. Nah, y'all don't always do that. Cut it out. To the victor go the spoils, not the motherfucker that got beat. What are you talking about? To the victor go the spoils. Right, that's right, Devious. What's up with you? Good morning, brother. What's going on, Devious? That's right. It involves a black kid, so they all up in arms now. Peace and love, family. What's going on with you, King Fire? You know what I mean? This when I was a little stereo. Smash that like. Smash that like, y'all. Shut me out. Sheriff John Brown always hated me for what? I don't know. Every time I plant a seed, he said, kill them before they grow. You know what I mean? One day I saw Sheriff John Brown aiming to shoot me down. So I shot. I shot the sheriff, but I did not shoot no deputy. Right, and he didn't get that much time either, Ian. But why nobody ain't talking about these white boys that just tried to bomb the UFC and the Secret Service got on their ass? Why ain't nobody talking about that? What you know about that, Ian? King Fire, what's going on with you tonight, brother? The insurgents, some white nationalists. I thought Trump was cool with them white nationalists. For sure, family, for sure. You know what I mean? I used to have a whole lot of them in my room, Fire. I mean, that shit. I shot the sheriff. Oh Lord, but I did not, you know, deputy. Oh, who killed the deputy? I shot the sheriff. It was about shit, man. I used to fuck with the Bob Marley, man. And my queen saved these pictures all these years. She a true blessing to me. That's what it is. That's what it's about. Right there. When I saw these pictures, I had a smile on my face because that's what it's about. It's like somebody pulling out your favorite toy or something when you was a kid and showing it to you, but this is just me. You know what I mean? That shit was crazy. I looked and looked at some stuff my boo had that she had these pictures from. This is shit. Smash that like. Gander. But the news is not really talking about it. I had to find out online. What is it the news ain't talking about? Let me go back and see what Gander was talking about. Yeah, y'all. They've been got there going. They was trying to blow up their goddamn redneck fest. That's crazy. And it was some white boys. Oh, thank God. When they said it, I said, please don't let it be no Black Panther, the new Black Panther Nation, or FOI or Aloe Akbar black guys, man. We don't need it right now. It's a bunch of white nationalists and white supremacists. So it's imploding. Wow, they're imploding on each other, man. It's starting. It is what it is, family. It is what it is. I got this video. I'm gonna put a this playlist on my channel, and I got a video of a lady giving a speech. It's on the it's like on August 29th, 2021, 22, around the time of the pandemic. I was out there when the Black Lives Matter was at its full capacity. And I wanted y'all to tell me, is the lady speaking AOC? Is a playlist that's on my channel called DC. I haven't posted it right on the top, but I'm gonna do that, and I want somebody to tell me so I can put the proper titles, because that's AOC. I heard her before do a speech. It's a speech. She's standing on the steps of the Lincoln Monument, and I had walked through there and they was doing that shit. I was like, let me get some video of this. Cause I was on my hustle. I won't really, you know what I'm saying? Who's Jeff? The dude daddy. The dude daddy Jeff. Y'all see that big ass Heineken. That was like the champagne bottle Heineken. Y'all know them shits come out every Christmas. The big ass champagne bottle Heinekens. That year right there, I got like every year I got the fucking I got a whole that's all people gave me was the champagne bottle Heinekens. That's all I wanted. Because Christmas ain't never really been big on me. No, it's a propaganda stunt to get money. Smash that like. Okay. Matt Clef. You said no, he shouldn't get no part. And somebody said yeah. Ronnie said yeah. Spike Palm said nope. Okay, yeah. Damn. That's crazy. Should Trump pardon Carmelo Anthony? It's five of y'all in here, fam. His daddy, man. See, his daddy should have shut the fuck up. Now they gonna drag him through the mud, King Fire. He should have just chilled. Should have just chilled. Y'all take the poll too, man. Should Trump partner? First on, wow. But that's like a now that's another part of the diversion. And why these white boys are about to blow up the White House. What's up with that? That's what we got to be looking at. Is are we gonna have to start living with our head on the swivel? Because y'all was looking for the Muslims to come and do some shit. Lo and behold, Billy and goddamn Bobby, the motherfuckers got together and about to use their granddaddy rifle to come and kill Trump. What the fuck? And why? And y'all can't see, y'all keep hollering about black on black crime. Y'all can't see that political violence is at an all time high. Political violence is off the fucking chain right now, man. But y'all can't see that. Y'all will keep talking about, you know what I'm saying? Tomorrow, I'm gonna get off of this shit tomorrow. Tomorrow, I'm gonna do some political violence talks because we need to have them. And I mean, we're gonna get this out the way about who had the better deal also with Trump and Obama. So tomorrow morning at 10, we're gonna do the Trump and Obama, and probably 1, 2 o'clock, we're gonna switch it up and we're gonna do a deep dive into, you know what I'm saying, what's going on with the supremacy. Is political violence on the rise, and um nationalism and supremacy. It's all that shit coming back into the play because y'all are got there going letting it go past your head. So a white militia was about to blow up because how many people was at that UFC shit? It is, man. That's what tomorrow I'm gonna dedicate a conversation to that because this is just beating a dead horse right here. When I do this, it's just providing a platform for people to speak out, and then once a person show you who it is, it's best to believe them. So I see a lot of y'all do have a lot of what I deem racist views, and y'all outlook on black people is very poor because it seems like none of y'all really know any real black people, and all y'all whisper together about what a black person does or who they are, and it's all a misconception. And when not knowing something, you only go by what you heard. You know what I'm saying? But they already was gonna fund January 6th with $1 billion. I wonder what hedge funds money they was gonna use to fund to pay them motherfuckers, man. Carmelo don't take the stand because he knows he's guilty. He didn't take the stand because he was an uneducated, because he ain't gonna be going to school now. He going to prison. Black kid, 17 years old. You act like that was he was some um rocket scientist that was about to fucking take the stand. Look at that shit. Chimp stink. Now white people trying to call black people chimps because of Chuck the Builder. Y'all are so fucking programmed that Chuck the Builder came in here and instituted that in the lexicon. After Obama was spoofed by Trump peoples with the gorilla, the monkey suits. Y'all don't even see that. That was like a whole pattern of, I mean, brainwashing, and then you played into it. He chimped. Man, get the fuck out of here, man. You tripping, dog, with that late shit. We have the internet and tons of evidence for black on black. We have the internet for tons of white on white. Let's not forget, white women have their own section that's classic videos on the internet called Karens, where it's all a white affair. You know what I mean? And they ain't talking about the boat ride after goddamn going to graduation. A all white affair, Karen, wilding the fuck out. Let's not forget that. For every black person that acts a fool, there's a white person. For every black person that commits a crime against another black person, there's a white person that's committing crimes against. But does that matter? Crime is crime. Is Americans committing crimes against Americans? That's the problem. You two motherfucking fucked over to just accept that we all piss and shit the same way. I mean, hopefully in the toilet, man. Shit. Karen's in love with everybody. I mean, Karen's in love with everybody. That's why their husband mad and they trying to fuck up DEI. That's why they want the DEI stuff because the person who benefits from it is the most is the white woman because she gets a chance to be out of the home and find out other shit that her husband won't telling her. She gets a chance to have her own friends outside of her husband's company because they was living off his one check and when he said goes, she could get out into the air and ride the bus, be free. You know what I mean? And she met those black girls that was on the way that way, going to clean some of her people's house or some shit. And you know what I mean? They got together. That's how they managed to start voting. Woman suffrage. Women are talk to any other woman. Come on, girl. Men, we are you know what I'm saying? Tribalistic. A white dude. Oh, you said Trump can. Okay, thank you, that Eternal Michael, Eternal Attorney. You said he should get life in prison. Wow, that's what it is. I mean, that's how some people feel. I can't hate you for how you feel, man. That's relevant, real deal, Holyfield. I can't hate you how you feel. But why? Why do y'all feel like that about black people? Because it's not just Carmelo Anthony. He's just a free shot at black people. You y'all, some of y'all actually believe that all black people should be in prison. Yeah, Nee. You know what? I had enough of you tonight. You're fired. Tombstone Pizza, Pierre. You out of here, homie. Seven Gator. Tombstone Pizza, Pierre. You out of here. Sure it was. Sure it was. Tombstone Pizza, Pierre. Nick Fuentes is a fucking incel. He ain't even fucking nothing. He ain't even speak. It ain't coming from his chest, so he ain't got no balls because he ain't bust off and he picked up rage. So he don't know what the fuck. Y'all listen to the dumbest motherfuckers. Nick Fuentes. He's fucking what's that dude from Children of the Corn? Malachi. Nick Fuentes remind me of fucking Malachi. No, no. Which one was the pastor? Who was the little preacher dude? Jacob. The one that came back and got Malachi. That's who Nick Fuentes is, the little dude from the Children of the Corn. He wants you to Malachi. The fuck out of here, man. Yeah, do y'all notice that? The people that y'all look up to in y'all community be the weakest ones. Y'all are straight beta male ass, man. Nick Fuentes don't, I mean, come on, man. The people y'all look up to in y'all community be weak. Smash that like, y'all. Says who, Commander Lake? Says who? He's a great incel Mexican. Smash that like, y'all. You wish Trump was my daddy. That's your daddy, dude. Who calls a grown man their daddy? Nick Fuentes is a white supremacist, white nationalist, as he calls himself. And he was associated with Kanye West, Donald Trump, son-in-law, Kushner, even Donald Trump, son. And then he was almost damn near about to be one of the goddamn Donald Trump puppets. He still might be. He was like the counterpart, the bad part of Charlie Kirk, which Charlie Kirk is an evil son of a gun his damn self. If Trump can violate the Constitution and run a third term, does that mean the Dems will? Yeah, but you said Nick Fuentes, all of them is plants, fam. You think I think Obama should run. You know what, Commander? If they bring back segregation, the white community would fall because you know all the things that they said that they don't want us to join in. We came in and stabilized it. Know what I mean, so the white community will fall because y'all ain't got no jobs. None of y'all ain't got no hustle. I don't know not one white hustler. Everybody that's white and that's in power either got it nepotism or they got it by way of you got to go, dude. Fucking Big Mike, dude. Don't be dissing nobody wife in here. You know what Donald Trump would say right now? You fired, dude. Holler at you, man. No, don't start dissing nobody's wife in here, man. Come back in on your old Gmail or the new one that you're gonna make to troll me. It's all good, family. But no, show some respect, man. I hate when I hear some punk say Obama's wife is a man and you knowing that she's a woman, she got two kids. Y'all do this say this crazy as shit. And Trump was just walking up there at the G7 with that white dude. His wife is a transvestite, a transgender, binary code, and she old as fuck. And y'all coming here dissing that lady, man. Nah, dude. Should he? Should he? Smash that. Like, nah, because Michelle Obama, that's a Barack Obama wife, man. As well as that you dissing on Donald Trump wife, y'all will go crazy. Melania, but you notice Melania ain't even American and y'all are accepting that shit. It's like y'all don't even have y'all saying y'all Americans, but y'all country is being ran by I mean a globalist. It's not exuding American in the White House right now. It's global. I mean, what's going on? Seven Gator, he went on a date with a male furry. He also had tabs open that included by the film boy. Fuentes has a long history. Yeah, well, they I don't see how people be looking to him for guidance or anything because the boy is an idiot. Should Trump pardon Carmelo? Should he? I'm asking a question. Yep. Bullies get poked every day, B. What's up with you, DW? I'm cooling. But nah, though, I see y'all take on it. Carmelo shouldn't have had a knife at school. All you fucking follow the rules ass people. But also, y'all don't know what he had to do to get to that track meet. He might have had to walk through a rough neighborhood where he needed the knife more than he needed it against the young man. The young man just happened to be a dummy, just like he was. Two dummies ain't gonna amount to number some dumb shit. That's what happened. They stood face to face with each other, and one died over some shit where they could have just backed off and talked shit from a distance. Both of them wanted to combat. It's just though Carmelo was trained to get, I mean, to stay ready so you ain't got to get ready. And maybe Austin Metcalf, not taking another away from his fight game, maybe he had a bully game. And he thought that maybe if he run up and do that gorilla shit, his chimping out, he backed the young man down, and which he lost his life. So, you know what I mean? It's like that. That's just a bad why, Chris. Come on, man. He should pardon him. Because ain't nobody said that he should be rehabilitated. Everybody says he should go to prison. Like, nope, you are. Read your text. You are. Why does Trump need to end ICE robot? He's where he belongs. Why? Can you tell me why he's where he belongs? DM? Smash that like. Also, get over there and support the BMC. Turn the notification on. Right, right, JW. The big kid, the big kid was used to woofing, talking that shit, and got his snot box rocked. Damn, it happens to the best of us, man. He was used to being a bully, doing every goddamn thing, and fucked around and got his snot box rocked. Damn, it's like that, man. I say it was self defense. Two lions, man. When lions collide, family. When lions collide. Oh, pirates, just them rabbi. He shouldn't pardon him because he can't. You would take a demographic that breaks the law so much will understand. Wow, man. Y'all be trying to come in with the shit that don't even make sense with the distance because if you sit here and talk to me for like 5 minutes, you will see that I'm highly intelligent. I mean, I am the law, motherfucker. I'm God Almighty. I'm the motherfucking rump shaker around this motherfucker. I make it happen. Ah, nigga. You coming here with that bullshit. Isn't your know the law shall be intelligent? That shit sounds so racist, and it is, and it ain't even cool. It's like it shows you who you are. Like, damn, you know your digital footprint is recording that, right? That's what your digital footprint is. A bunch of dumbass shit. Look, I'm fatigued already. You know they building the case on your dumbass, right? They know where all the racism is at. They don't like it. They just no, we promote it because it keeps you in a box. They know what to trigger your dumbass with. Look at you. Look. You ain't shit, bitch. Kick off. Damn. Thanks for the watch hours. You know this shit is help benefiting the channel. It's making the stream like it's booming. Am I a racist? I ain't asked you. Was you a racist? You don't matter. Why would I ask you that? Pattern recognition. Wow. Y'all got the catchy little word phrases for it. That's crazy, dude. Wow, you know you're leaving this shit on your digital footprint, right? Now he won't mellow. He was hot headed. That's why Austin is on ice, baby. Now who's mellow? Nah, Gator, let him rock. Nah, they ain't racist. These probably black people. I'm gonna tell you something, Gator. You know my intuition. Amazon doing what? Yep, I heard about that, Ian. Because shit, they ain't getting away in trouble with them people money. Shut up, talking about somebody gonna find out soon. I ain't saying nothing about who a cracker is. I don't underestimate no man. Nah, I'm built for it, Gator. I'm a warrior. They just talking. I'm used to head busters. I know white boys that tear shit up. They don't run their mouth on the internet. They ain't got time. They're too busy tearing shit up in the real world. I don't I don't worry about that kind of stuff, man, because I know this cool right here. You know what I'm saying, fam? It's cool right here. They ain't as long as they here, I know they ain't nowhere doing nothing real. You know what I'm saying? Look, Android, look at them. Damn. The PS5 must be down. The Cariello going to prison. Shit. Name him goddamn Carmelo the Warrior going to prison with a fresh kill. The ate his enemy heart. Family. Come on now. Stop goddamn dissing him. For real. A kid stabbed another kid. Yup, two little kids. Shouldn't have had the knife at the trap meet. I wasn't in the courtroom, but I know media. Yeah, the media twist things, but it's the point that the America twist things. Y'all have actually taken sides, and some of y'all got black girlfriends and black boyfriends. But as long as you show us who you are, and I'll know you again when we talk about another subject, your opinion gonna be scrutinized because I know it's coming from racially biased people. Because it ain't about their color, it's about their youth. Both of them lost their youth. Carmelo would never regain. He would never be normal again. He would never regain his youth. And the young man, Austin Metcalf, will never be back, man. Super -1, yeah. Carmelo is a kid. What do you mean? Him and Austin Metcalf was the same age, 17 years old, dude. What are you talking about? See what I'm saying? You don't. Y'all coming here calling all these names Charles, and you don't even know what the fuck is going on. 17 is a kid, man. 25-year-old is a kid. Remember when you was 25, you was fucking your credit card up. You had to call home. You might have even got a dope habit hanging out with them dumbass friends of yours. Come on, man. And imagine 17. 17, you was a mess. You was wild. You won't taking showers. I mean, lying, stealing from your mama out of pocketbook. Imagine you when you was 17. That's that life. 25 is a young adult. You know what I'm saying? And for the white community, similarly, 43 is a young adult. Because all y'all do at 43 is drink Sunny Delight. play motherfucking PlayStation 5 in your mama basement. No, in the house that your grandma died and left you. Because she know you won't gonna do shit. You feel me? And that's just the truth. Why bye then? Bye. You so fatigued? Let me help you along the way. You know what Donald Trump would say right about now, right? You know what Donald Trump would say right about now, right? You're fired. Hit the showers. Come back with your new Gmail or the old one if you want to troll. It's all good. Thanks for the watch times. Yeah, imagine that shit. He's a murderer. See what I'm saying? Y'all consider black people that's 10 years old grown. A white person that's 10 is some um Play-Doh head, just mindless kid. And usually it is like that. I mean, they don't know what's going on, but black kids be more alert and aware because of the struggle to be stable. White folks be stable and make themselves unstable. I never understood that. I know a lot of white kids. This ain't bashing white kids, but I know a lot of white kids I grew up with that used to come to the hood in their BMWs and they with the thick gold ropes that were bought straight out like with granddaddy's money and had heirloom gold. And when they live in their house is like the size of my their pantry is the size of my kitchen where they hold their food at, and they got all the pleasures, but they was not happy because they was coming out there trying to get you to show them what the heroin was and who was trying to buy their daddy watch. So because if they didn't find the heroin, they still need the money because they needed the kick. Know what I'm saying? That's the crazy shit. And y'all come up here talking about black violence. Yes, black violence comes from the struggle. Of course you mad, motherfucker. A hungry man is an angry man, motherfucker. Especially if it's an angry warrior. We don't know what to take if you ain't got something. A lot of y'all ain't got it in you. You talk that shit. Yeah, yeah, motherfucker, out of the struggle. And then what happens is we hurt the ones around us. Just like even with a family. Think of all the people that you hurt the most and who you will hurt first, even if you do some dumb actions. It's your family. We hurt the ones close to us. And more likely, if you're living in a predominantly black community, of course it's gonna be black on black crime. They pile us up in these red line communities. So I mean, the person that you're gonna commit a crime on, if you're a criminal, is gonna be your neighbor is gonna be black. If you're in a predominantly black community, dummy. Look at that. That nigga G. Come on with the G. G. Okay. You can spell G. Damn. Somebody cut him off. G. R. G. What? You some niggery? Huh? You hooked on finance, Andoru Sando. But you guess what? That just brought you a ticket out of here. I ain't got time for this shit this morning, man. I'm just trying to hold a conversation. Can y'all take y'all immaturity? Like, I mean, never mind. Security box him up. You're fired with the bullshit. Nah, ain't no motherfucking he. No motherfucking he. Smash that like y'all. Wow. What year was this, Professor? What year was this? Dickie Parker's at the Roxy on board, you know. Mm. 4 jobs doesn't equal 4 jobs, though. Mm-hmm. Who said they had 4 jobs? Oh, the housing, the job don't about to collapse. Um, Outback State closing up a bunch of shit. 7-Eleven closing up a bunch of shit. You name it. These jobs gonna take away from summer jobs and all that shit. Stores are downsizing to replenishment centers. You can start seeing supermarkets closing more than they already are. I noticed Burger King's closed the fuck up. KFC's closed the fuck up. That shit crazy. You crazy. The only one I see doing some kind of is anything that's backed by Pepsi, like your Taco Bells and um what's that shit? Um Starbucks. But Aldi's is more niche. They're trying to fill a void for people that like European style things, or you know, it's supposed to be competition with Whole Foods. But you know, Aldi's and Lidl's own Whole Foods. The two brothers. They sort of like the Puma and Adidas brothers. Did y'all know that the people that make Puma and Adidas, they started out as the same company and they're brothers and they was beefing. And one was pro Hitler and one was not. You know what I'm saying? God damn, Chadwick. What part of the country you said you was in? And it's crazy how all y'all think that Carmelo Anthony should do the rest of his life in prison. Y'all some cold motherfuckers. Okay. And what was the toughest town to make it in? Is it still LA? You said you went to LA, Texas, and the other joint. What was the toughest town? Yeah, and that's true right there. Two young niggas, man. I don't believe neither one of them should have got a heavy sentence. Whoever did it, they should have got some rehabilitation, maybe a boot camp. You know what I mean? A hefty sentence over their head. Because that wasn't a murder, that was a spontaneous death. Both of them was bucking together. Mutual combatants. It just so happened Carmelo had a knife. Maybe if whatever his name is, Austin, would have assessed the situation instead of rushing in. You know, fools rush in. Yep. I know two people that was on death row. One I grew up with, he was chill. Mm-hmm. He on death row because he was robbing a weed house, and somebody went outside and told the police, "Yo, there's a guy in there robbing these girls up there." And when um my boy was coming out the house, he saw the police. The police was like, "Hey, come here," and he just shot the dude, shot the police, not even asking, and killed him. They put him on death row for that shit. Well, I know three people. This young boy was from my city and was during the crack era. He was out on bond for a murder, and he murdered somebody else. Again, the death penalty. Him, and then there was a dude that, when I was real young, I was, you know what I mean, behind them walls, and the dude that I was around that was there, he did this crazy ass shit in Richmond, him and his cousin. They put him to death. That was crazy that I recognized him. I was like, I love that motherfucker. And I knew him, he was a fucking netball, but he wasn't no aggressive netball. He was some spaced out shit. So what he did didn't surprise me, but it was just how they were trying to portray like he was this monster. I thought he was mentally disturbed. Like damn near zombie state. Yeah, like he know where he was at for real. And the shit that they say he did, that was shit was crazy. Like, what motherfucker did that? That nigga, I like he didn't know what was going on. He going motherfucking. He did some crazy shit. I'm about to wrap this up, y'all. Smash that like on the way out if you ain't already, man. I'm out here. Be back at 10. We're gonna be discussing Trump and Obama, who had the better deal. Salute, man. I'm out.